Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's the 28th of August. Yesterday, we did an analysis that we're looking for buyers above 25.18 over here, and we did get that. See, we got exactly what we were looking for. 25.18, buys, take profit 1, 2, 3, hit all of them, and then there was even an extension to the 4, though it did not really tap the highs completely. All right, but as you can see, the market majorly pushed up, made a new high over here, which is on above this high, but it's not the most, it's not the highest of all yet, because the highest of all lands around this area over here. Now, in terms of sales, did not happen. We're looking for sales below 25.06. So this could have gotten some people in trouble, probably. Probably if you maybe were met or you were gotten in trouble by this close over here. There was a very nice close. There was a candle here. You could have taken a sell over here, but then instead of going down, it went back up to the area. Okay, so that could have been a very a fast place where you probably got in the sales, and then the sales they actually went to stop loss. Here's the thing: you need to also trade in a way that, knowing that you can give your trade a second chance. Okay, so the fact that it tried here and then refused doesn't mean that you shouldn't have taken these buys. Okay, because to be honest, this was a very nice break over here. But then the problem is, if you see such a big candle moving all the way from here to here, then it means that is fundamentally, or something just happened that triggered the market. That is not technical. Remember, the analysis that we do here is fully technical analysis. All right, we try to observe fundamentals in terms of knowing when the news will come, but we don't do any fundamental analysis. We just do technical analysis. All right, so when you see a move like this, the move like this is basically fundamentally driven. All right, and if it was fundamentally driven, then it means that the technicals have to take the market back to where it was before the fundamental move came, and then it will decide where it's going to go. All right, so that is what happened. That is the reason. The only reason why I did not take this trade is because this was one full candle coming down, and it was fundamentally driven. So I knew there's a chances that this market may come here, and then the effect on the fundamental would reduce, and then the market would want, first of all, to regain to regain balance in the market, because anytime there's fundamental causes imbalance in the market, then the technicals has to balance the market again. All right. That's why you say whatever goes up comes down, and whatever goes down comes back up. All right. So the sales do not really happen as much. In terms of fundamental, we'll just have a look out on what to expect. Today is on Wednesday. We had the CPI on the AUD at 4:30. I don't know if any one of you was up at that time to trade that, but that happened. I actually did not even trade it myself. All right. Good. Anything else that we have is at 5:30, which is medium impact. It's a crude oil inventory. Basically, it's going to affect oil trades mostly than currencies. So let's go to our charts again, technical analysis, remove every single analysis that is done over here, and then we start afresh. Right. Remove our drawings, and then we start a very nice fresh move. All right, like I always tell you, we still don't have a monthly resistance. So if you want to know why, now you'll have to listen to the other 3 previous analysis that I've done. Okay. If you want to know the reason why you don't have monthly resistance, go down to weekly. All right. We still have weekly, we have a resistance. We still have that candle being the last week's candle being the highest than this week's candle. So definitely we have a resistance over there on the weekly. Just gonna pull it up here for everybody to see. Yes, something like that. You have a weekly resistance. In terms of weekly support, you can see the market is actually going higher, higher, and higher, actually creating higher highs and higher lows. See, the market is creating higher highs and higher lows as it moves. Something very, 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 very interesting. Daily. Daily support, resistance, the same place. All right. 4 hours. We are right there right now. We are on the 4 hours support right now. That's where the market is. We want to see if it breaks those lows over there. We are right there, right there. That's where we are. I'm actually can put it over there and then put a line over horizontal ray over there, something like that. Oh, sorry, we're on the H4. We also have over here a very nice. So this is H4 support, H4 resistance. You may ask yourself, why am I using this as a support and yet the candle is already there? It's because this candle is still active. So there's probability that this candle may not end up closing down. It may close up on top. And if it does that, it's because the resistance is active. All right. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. You're on 1 hour. You want to push on the low side. You want the market to push all the way to this point. Probably that point or this point over here, you know. At least just somewhere that the market can actually get to. Really have to consider this as well. But you know what? We're just gonna ignore that. That is ignoring it. It's not like it's not there, but I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna assume that potential. I'm gonna assume that when the market gets there, it's gonna be with some good volumes to push down. Potential sales below 2503. 2543. Yeah, I'm gonna just assume that the market will have good pressures to push down. Assumption. Of course, I'm gonna have some very good risk management to make sure that that doesn't affect my outcome or my results from this trade. All right, so a sell below that, we'll put a stop loss just above this zone over here, and then we could probably finish down to all the way to that point. In terms of buys, I'm actually liking the fact that here there's a resistance level that was formed over here. And that tells me that should we break above this point, we could start looking for buys all the way from this point, actually. So possible buys about 25.19. We hit take profit 1 over here, TP1. We go to 2 and 3. 3 will be over here, TP2, TP3 over there. So you may want to keep an eye on this trade. I may long position over there, push all the way to that point. Then this one calm down just below that point over there. And we're good to go. All right. So this candle, the 30 minutes candle just closed. This 1 hour candle actually just closed below this point. The next candle is starting. It's actually good, but then we had something like that happened, so we can't really trust to take a sell over there. We need to sell it below these lows over here. Okay. Hope you learned something from that. Yeah. You see, we have a close, a very nice close below the zone, but then we've had something similar like that happened over here before. So once beaten, twice shy. So this time you have to be a bit very careful. You need to learn from all the losses that you make. Learn from every mistake that you do. So this was a mistake of taking a sell over here. Then the market went back to stop loss. So right now, why should I take another sell over here? Just because I think it has broken this low. I need to look on the left and see that we have had similar something like that happened before and it did not go down. So there's a probability that this may happen again, and then this one will then go back up instead of going down. So I need to check the lowest point that the market got to over here and take this sell over there. That's why I was also even considering this low over here. I was considering also to take, actually, I'm going to put it. I'm not going to ignore it anymore. I'm just going to say safe sales from here. Yeah, let's just say safe sales will be below that point over there. All right. Buys above that point. Should we have, let me check on 30 minutes. 30 minutes looks like that. Over here is still a tradable zone, but we need to have a formation of a resistance or a support for us to be able to know where to move to. This is 15 minutes. There's a formation over here over resistance over here. Yeah, but we need pressures to push past that point. I'm not gonna go lower than that. Trying to force issues, no, but I want a candle to close below. Sorry, I want a candle to close below this line or below these wicks over here, so that we can take an aggressive sell entry over there. But it doesn't really hurt because the difference between where that will be and here is actually very small. So I can actually wait for it to close below this wick so that I can push with it down very well. All right, guys. Have a good one. See the way the market is pushing. It's actually pushing down, but we need it to close fast. Remember, the deal over here is for the candle to, at least the 30 minutes candle to close. All right. We just had a new 30 minutes starting. It's only 2 minutes in and it's pushing like this. Probability R is just spiking low to do something like this and then go back up. That's, yeah, out of experience, basically. Probability R, the highest probability is that it's just pushing down. We can't have a candle like this 2 minutes in and it's pushing down like that. It may just be coming to lure some people in from taking in sell, and then it goes back up. All right. So you need to be very careful with that market as it is. All right. That being said, guys, thank you very much. Have a good one. And we shall review this when we have time to do that. Next time, ooh, it just jumped. See the way I'm telling you, it just spiked low, like all of a sudden. So, you know, everybody that had a sell stop over here, it's already activated right now. Every sell stop is activated right now. This is the problem. See this, probably anyone that had a stop loss over here, it's a sell stop, sorry, it's already activated. So now cross your fingers that it doesn't go back over here to the stop loss. So that's why we need a close. I've told you, what have I said? I've just said that like probability R, it's going to do the same way like it did over here. So it's going to push down, first of all, hit this point and then go back up. Yeah. So I need this candle to close. If I see a candle like this one closing over here, then that's good for me because the next candle, I'm going to take a sell now to go down. All right. Keep an eye on that, guys. Risk manage your trade very well. Hope you've learned something, and let's see you when you see me. All right. Trade what you see, not what you think should happen in the market. All right. Bye-bye, guys, and take good care of yourselves. All right. Bye-bye.